Hey everyone, welcome back to Gemini Gypsy Tarot. We are here today to do a reading for the sign of Gemini. It is for the month of May. We're just coming off this full moon here. I believe it was in Scorpio. So I've just been called to do cards, pull some cards and see what comes up. The setup is a little bit different than, excuse me, it usually is. So bear with. And I hope that this reading finds you well. As you know, take what resonates, discard the rest, or just might be one piece of this message that is meant for you. I'm going to use several tarot decks here and I'll introduce them as we go along. And one of the things I did want to mention was I'm trying to hop on here and get a reading done before Mercury goes into retrograde May 10th, right? Because you know what happens then. Disruptions in communication, cell phone problems, computer problems, all this other stuff. Just make sure you've got everything you need backed up, etc., etc. So I was just really called today to do a reading. I couldn't put it off. So I'm thinking what we're going to do though is start with the an energy oracle message, because they seem to do they seem to be really interesting, Gemini. Usually when it comes up, it just always turns out that the rest of the reading really aligns with what's happening in the card. So I'm going to pull an energy oracle card for Gemini for the month of May. And this month I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm not going to be reading reversals, okay? Just so you know. So this is Sandra Ann Taylor, for those of you who are interested. It's the energy oracle deck. So I'm going to pull a card and then I'll read to you out of the book what the message is. Something looks really weird and I don't know what it is back there. The reflection that I see. Oh, I see what it is. It's just an icon on my phone. So these aren't the droids you're looking for, right? So I hope you guys are all doing well. For my regular subscribers, you know that I'm a Gemini Sun, a Capricorn Moon, a Gemini Venus, and my rising sign is Scorpio. So we do have some scorpionic energies going on right now with this full moon that just happened. I've been really out of sorts like all week. We're in pre-shadow for Mercury retrograde. As I said, happens on the 10th, and that goes through June 3rd. Of course, we're coming into Gemini season, right? May 21st. So I just thought it was timely to do something for Gemini specifically to see what comes up. For Gemini, please. What is the energy oracle message? If you want to skip past this, you can. I don't know, there's three. You want all three? What the heck, right? We'll see what happens. Then I'm going to do a tarot card reading for you. And we're going to go ahead and pull a romance angel oracle message too at the end. Okay, so 3 cards came out. Angel of Balance, I'm feeling that. Woman Holding a Heart, and Community, which the Community card is interesting. It says it's number 7, but it kind of looks like the 3 of Cups card in the traditional tarot. So let me read to you what these say. Angel of Balance is number 48, and I'll read these quickly, as quickly as I can. Being centered and self-honoring of your choices. This loving presence holds a pitcher of light, liquid light, in front of the pyramids, reminding you that a strong destiny relies on a solid foundation of personal balance and emotional equanimity. Although things may have been out of sync in the past, this card is telling you that a greater equilibrium is now coming into your life. Remain conscious about how you are balancing your goals and your physical and emotional energy as well. Whenever you feel yourself getting off center or losing focus, call upon this beautiful angel and bring her intention into your heart center. Your intuition will lead you in the right direction, and the angel will guide you to a peaceful and centered approach. Awesome. The Angel of Balance. Then we have number 44, Woman Holding a Heart. These numbers too might have some significance for you. Female dealing with family, love, or emotions. The woman in this card wears a butterfly in her hair and holds a lovely large heart in her hands. For a woman, this card upright could be a reflection of your own state of peaceful emotion and receptivity for love, or it might be a message that your family issues are going to resolve. You're an intuitive woman who understands the emotions of life, and you're bringing that awareness to all that you do. This card upright could also indicate the presence of a female friend, teacher, or confidant who's here to help with issues of love, family, or emotion. This could also portend a new love interest or friend coming your way. So that's pretty awesome. I mean, I think we have this angel of balance and opening and being receptive to love. And then we've got this woman holding a heart, which is obviously love coming in. Then you've got the number 7 card. Again, pay attention to these numbers because they might have some significance for you as well. And if you don't follow Natalie Servin, Power and Numbers, on Instagram, I suggest that you do. I'm actually getting a reading from her tonight, so I'm pretty stoked about that. So obviously I'm interested in tarot, numerology, I Ching, astrology, all that stuff. I think there's another guy I follow, another tarot reader, it's Son of Celine, and he said that astrology, and I don't know if he's quoting from someone else or not, astrology is the weather report and tarot is the traffic report. So I thought that was a very interesting analogy, and it really does make sense, right? Okay, number 7, community. Connection with kindred spirits. This card shows 3 women celebrating, sharing ideas and supportive energy. The lights in the picture represent your ever-present spirit community as well. When this card appears upright, it indicates an association of some kind. It may be a casual connection of like-minded people, joining a club or a community of some sort, or even a business partnership consisting of 3 or more entities. The time is right to make such new connections and to share intentions, whether they're personal or professional. Networking and community are important parts of the human experience, and the security and sense of connection can be beneficial to all. It's true that when several people join their intentions, it accelerates their power in the energetic realm. Receiving this card puts you on notice that the universe is sending some beneficial alliances your way. Like the Happy Family card, this could also indicate a party or celebration of some kind. Very interesting because, again, you've got this this woman holding a heart, portending this person coming in, and then the community, which is being receptive to being part of something in your community, or that another person is coming into your circle. So this is very good. Let us see what is happening in the tarot. We're going to use the traditional Rider-Waite deck. As I said, we're only doing upright cards today. I usually read reversals. Today we're not going to. The bottom of the deck, just pre-shuffle, we got the Knight of Pentacles. So you might have this slow-moving male energy or grounded earthy energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, something to do with your money, your finances. You might be waiting on some money to come in. Maybe you're waiting on your tax refund, something like that. Something slow, steady, stable, doesn't rush, right? Everything in divine timing is what I say. It's kind of getting the feeling of the Temperance card too, right, with that. So let's go ahead and see. I do the Gemini Gypsy Tarot 10 card spread. We're just going to shuffle until the 10 cards fall. When you start seeing me hold the cards up and explaining, then if you'll know I'm done with the cards dropping. If you want to fast forward. For Gemini, please. Thank you. For the month of May, what are the messages, please, for the sign of Gemini for the month of May? 2022 for Gemini, please. Interesting. It didn't flip out. I'm not going to take it, but it was the 3 of Cups, which is the community card like we got with the Energy Oracle message. Please, for Gemini. If it's intended to come out, it will, as you know. for Gemini, please. Card flip. This one wanted to come right next to it, and I saw him before, so it's interesting. That card definitely wanted to come out. Wow. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Wands. So this queen, let me hold it up so you can see it. She sits on her throne. She has a scepter in one hand, her wand in the ground. This is also fire energy, Leo, Sagittarius. I'll get back to you on that because it just went shoo. Wow. Scorpio, Leo, Sagittarius. Anyway, wand firmly implanted in the ground next to her throne, but she's got a flower, sunflower growing on the other, and she's got this black cat here. So what this signifies is this is the energy of, it doesn't really have to be a woman, but a person who has a connection with not only the earthy things, but the fiery impulse to go after what she wants, but also spiritual as well, right? Whenever you see the cat in these readings, cats are spiritual beings. You know, witches have cats that they call their familiars. So cats signify spirituality, the occult, things of that nature. This is a black cat. You know, we associate that with superstitious things or whatever. But so this Queen of Wands is very in touch with herself, with her spirituality, with knowing what she wants to do, but she's also grounded and earthy. She's concerned about her tangible world as well, but she goes after what she wants. And she's very capable. She's kind of just like looking off in the distance, like, yeah, like, you're not going to tell me what to do. Like, when she gets her mind made up, she goes for it, right? So she's motivated, she's inspired, and she takes action when she needs to. So let's see what else is going on here. We'll do some clarifying as well. The top of the reading, and for those of you who watch me all the time, you know I pick these up in pairs. At the top of the reading, you've got the Seven of Pentacles with the Justice card. So obviously, I think this is about work, or something that you've put a lot of energy into, because you're looking at this, you're looking down at all these pentacles, and you're like, has it really been worth all this work that I've been putting in? And now you've got the Justice card with it, major arcana, sign of Libra. You might be dealing with a Libra. You might have Libra placements in your chart. This is the energy of yes, right? Things are going to be ruling in your favor. Yes, it was worth all of this that you've been putting into it. Justice will be served. You are going to come out on top in the end. Yes, it has all been worth it. Then you have the Four of Wands with the Five of Swords. Very interesting, because this is the celebration card. The wedding's already happened. Everyone's celebrating. And now you've got this Five of Swords, which this guy is very pleased with himself because he won, right? So he won the battle, but did he lose the war? Because you see his friends over here are walking away. They drop their swords. They're like, I've had it. I'm done. You know, this might be a very passive-aggressive action that you took, or this actually could be something that happened at a celebration, right? Maybe it's your behavior or the behavior of someone around you. It could be like, I'm just hearing like cockiness, or you might have said something to offend somebody. This person is also very strategic, though. They knew what they were doing when they got into this situation, right? They got all the swords that they wanted, despite what happened to everybody else, kind of thing. Very opportunistic is what I'm hearing, opportunistic. But you've got this celebration card and the Four of Wands, which is the marriage card in front of it. Could be someone marrying for money. Let's continue. Now you've got the Ten of Swords with the World card, another major arcana card, okay? So now this could be world travel, this could be travels, period, this could be a new cycle beginning, an old one ending, especially with this Ten of Swords, because tens are the ends of a cycle. The world is the beginning of a new cycle. So this is also a card of betrayal. You see this character has these 10 swords coming up out of his back. However, if you look really closely, I can't do it with my fingers. He's doing this symbol as his hand is lying beside him, which is like, I'm faking you out, right? Like, I'm not really dead. I'm just play dead. There's been a death of sorts, right? Or an injury of sorts, but I don't think it's anything you're not going to get over, you know what I'm saying? And it probably has something to do with this, this walking away with all the swords like you won. You may have been the one that betrayed somebody else, but the cycle is over. A new cycle begins. It could also involve travel. It could involve someone who is worldly or from, I was going to say another world. I don't know if you're dealing with an alien. You might be dealing with someone from a foreign country or someone who speaks with an accent or is bilingual, something like that. Let us see. Wow, look at these cards, because now you have the Star card, okay? And this is another Major Arcana card. So the Major Arcana cards just signify that this is a very important message. This is either something that has happened, is happening, or will happen. So to be on the lookout for these things. The Star card is the card of Aquarius. Let's see in the world. I don't know if the world is significant of a. I have some notes here. I don't believe that the world is associated with a particular zodiac sign. If I'm mistaken, please do comment below. Yeah, I'm not sure. So anyway, with this Star card, you have the King of Swords, okay? So the King of Swords is a person of authority. It could be a male, it doesn't have to be. But this is air energy too, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So this might be just you being in your power, being authority, just being very logical, being someone reliable, like you can trust their word. It's not only take their word for granted, it's like you can trust the word of this person. And you've got this Star card, which is all about your hopes and your beliefs and your dreams, okay? Now, in this Star card, too, this came out for someone else I did a personal reading for earlier today. This character has one foot in the water and their knee is bent onto the ground. So when they make a decision or when they are considering taking an action, they're grounded on the earth and they've got one foot in the water. So they're looking at it from a logical perspective, but also a heart-centered perspective. So they're thinking about how this is going to affect everything, right? But you've got this King of Swords. This King of Swords might also be someone that you're going to for advice, someone that's a mentor that you're going to get some advice on this action that you're going to take. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius with this Queen of Wands. We'll do some clarifying too to see what else comes up here, because there's a few different storylines happening here, right? All right, let's continue. It's interesting, you've got the Justice card. Beneath it, you've got the Ten of Swords. Beneath that now, you have the Ten of Wands. So definitely some sort of cycle is ending. This is carrying heavy burdens, but this is also the message that it's okay to ask some other people for help. But it's like the journey for you is almost over. Like you're this close to being there, and you got the Five of Pentacles because you're still feeling left out in the cold. You're not quite there yet. Also, make sure that you recognize your own worth. Make sure that you understand, even though you're not only left out of the cold, you've set yourself apart from others, okay? This, one of these characters here, if you look at them closely, if you're a tarot reader or you have a deck of your own or you just want to look it up online, I like to use Biddy Tarot a lot. It's very interesting. You can go out there and take tarot lessons and learn all about the different tarot cards and what they mean. But this character, how it's depicted, has a bell on his neck, and he's like depicted as a cripple. So the lepers wore bells on their necks so that people would know they were coming so they could get out of the way. But this might be good for you because you might be, hey, look out for me. Here I come. Get out my way because here I come. And it's beneath the world card. Or you could be traveling to a place where you could have traveled to a place where you recently, or it might have been something that happened at a place where you traveled that really stuck with you, that you witnessed poverty where you were. It is about being a poverty mindset, but I also think that it's setting yourself apart. These people could easily go inside that church and get warm and have access to, the abundance that's inside. Very, very interesting. I do feel that a sense of movement with this. There's a lot going on in this reading. This woman holding a heart, this community card, the angel of balance. You've got this King of Swords and this 10 of Wands. I do feel like there is someone coming toward you to help you in some way with some issue that you might have going on. I feel like you have had some sort of achievement, something that you've been working on and you've been wondering if it's worth your time. But again, with this Justice card and this Queen of Wands wanting to go after what you want. The bottom of this deck, pre-shuffle, Ace of Wands. A brand new beginning, something very fortuitous for you, lots of energy, lots of action. Also, the fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Okay, we're going to use the Radiant Wise deck here, and let's do some clarifying. I don't know if you guys have these cards, if you're readers as well. Boy, they're very thick, aren't they? And if you aren't subscribed, please do hit the subscribe button. I think it's down there or down there. It helps the channel grow. I really appreciate it. And don't forget to hit the like button and the notification bell so that when I do upload a video, you'll be alerted right away. What additional messages are there, please, for Gemini for May 2021? May 2022. So what was going on with you in May 2021, Gemini? Do you know? Do you keep a journal? You want to go back in your photo album online and look at May 2021? I've got the the 8 of Swords here. This is being all up in your head about something. Analysis paralysis. You're the only one holding yourself back. The Hanged Man. So you might feel like you're stuck in a place of stasis right now, waiting for more information. You're not quite sure what you're going to do next, but I do see a lot of action here. What else for Gemini? Several cards dropped. I'll read them in a second. What else for Gemini? Are there any more messages for Gemini, please? For May 2022. There's that Knight of Pentacles again. Okay, yeah, he was on the bottom of the first deck, pre-shuffle, Knight of Pentacles. It's coming in, but it's very, very slowly, dealing with an earth sign, earth energy. You've got some other cards that have fallen here. Again, I will not be reading them in reverse. So you have the King of Swords. Here now you have the Queen of Swords. So this is a conversation you might be having with someone, and the Queen of Swords wants people to come toward her, but she has no problems cutting them to the quick, right? She's going to lay the law down on how she expects things are going to go on, and it could be that you just have really, really good boundaries. The Devil. Speaking of boundaries, okay, so you're bound to something that you just don't feel like you can let go of. I don't see the Four of Pentacles here, though, which I would say is a lot of resistance. I would say this is just like a heads up to be cognizant of your boundaries, be cognizant of the things that you might have unhealthy connection with. It could be people, it could be a habit, smoking, drinking. I'm not judging. I'm just saying that's what the devil represents. Toxics, anything that's holding you back in some way, right? Anything that's, maybe you're trying to lose weight, but you can't pass Starbucks without getting an iced coffee, and guilty. Like I like Dunkin' Donuts, but the iced coffee is just like liquid calories, right? So it's, I would say that's probably my addiction, because if I'm out and I go past Dunkin' Donuts, I have to stop. I can't control myself. That's my devil. Yeah, and now you've got this Four of Cups. So something is being handed to you from the divine. It could be this woman holding a heart coming in, but it's like you this is the Resistance card. This is like, it will give you emotional happiness, but you're just kind of like, you got your eyes closed to it. You're like, I just don't know. Let me think about it. Let me think about it. I will do it on my terms. On my terms. Page of Pentacles. Yes, the message is coming in from a younger person. Something, these pentacles, it has something to do with your whatever you consider to be your abundance. It could be work. It could be some material possession. It could be your health. Anything to do, your pentacles are anything to do with what you consider to be your abundance. You've got the Death card here. Now, this could be a literal death. People freak out when they see this. It's most likely a transition, a transformative thing. You got these 5 swords. You've got the 5 pentacles. 5 is the number of change. Something is going to be shifting, and this is just the heads up to be aware that the shift is going to be taking place. Now you've got the Queen of Wands again. So this is just confirmation that you're about to take action on something. You're motivated. You're on fire for it. You're going to make it happen. Again, with this Justice in the upright, I think the answer is yes. Don't do what I tell you to do. It's tarot. It's guidance. You have to make your own decision on that. But I do have the Sun card, which is the highest card in the deck. So this is just very, very interesting. I mean, you have the Star and the Sun and the World. Like, what else could you ask for? If you got these people coming in, the woman holding a heart community, I think that the answer for you here is to look at your situation where it is, realize that justice is going to be served. You're going to be celebrating. I also see here at the bottom of the deck, under this Queen of Wands, you had this 6 of Cups, and this is nostalgia, but this could also be someone from your past returning, and that could be the woman holding a heart coming in. It doesn't have to be a woman, though. Page of Wands. Oh, look. 2 of Cups. And then the Ace of Pentacles. So, yeah, and beneath that, you had the King of Pentacles. So, something to do with your money, your finances, what you consider to be your health, wealth, and abundance. It's going to be coming in for you, or you're going to be going after it. This person coming in, this woman holding a heart, balancing your place in the community or in your circle of friends, or however you view that. Be open and receptive. Recognize that you've got this new cycle coming in. Be cognizant, though, of not throwing your friends under the bus or doing something that might not be completely on the up and up. But it looks to me like you're going after your hopes and your dreams, and that the time is right, because the time is right to lay down your burdens that you've been carrying. All right, Gemini, let's do a Romance Angel Oracle message for you for May and see what this tells us. Maybe this will tell us something more about this woman holding a heart or this community card. I hope you've liked the reading. Please do remember to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and hit the notification bell. Also, leave me a comment. Let me know if this aligned or resonated with what's happening with you. And happy birthday to the May Geminis. I'm a June 10 Gemini. Okay, for Gemini for May, what is the Romance Angel Oracle message, please? Let's just see if any more come out. So we have 2 cards for you. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So some of you might be getting engaged or married or taking your relationship to another level, or this might be this relationship coming in, the woman holding a heart, you've got community, you've got angel of balance. Something is about to shift in your love life. And then you've got the trust. It's calling for you to have faith. So, you know, you did have that King of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the Knight of Pentacles. And as I said, very slow moving energy. And this too, for some reason, this Eight of Swords is just calling to me. Don't be so stuck up in your own head that you don't see what's coming or that you lose faith, because it is coming in. It's just going to take some time. Just trust in the universe, trust in the process, and hang in there. Okay, Gemini, I hope this is helpful for you. Please do comment below. Do consider subscribing. It really helps me. And I hope you have a wonderful May birthday for the May Geminis. And May birthday Geminis, and I will be back again for the June birthday Geminis. All right, I will see you. I'm going to bam you now.